Larsa heals for quite a lot. I mean, it is a Cura, but still, 650 health for a heal is pretty good. I wish we could have him in our party perpetually, but we can't, which sucks. We are still going the right way. For whatever reason, I thought I was lost. I'm not sure how I managed that, but... How long does Larsa stay with us? I don't remember. I don't remember it being that long, though. In fact, it may just be right now he leaves.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vayne's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
as brothers.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
I know you can buy maps. I don't buy them for a reason. It's a waste of gil unless it's your first time playing through and you don't have a guide. I actually have a guide. I don't think I used it. Well, maybe I did use it a little bit for the first playthrough, but I haven't touched it at all since then. So
the Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vayne is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vayne's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Napodis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vayne ill-placed?
Vayne took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vayne has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Bur-Omisace. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vayne's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
In this version of the game, there is actually a fight with 5 of the judges at the same time. I've heard it's quite the fight. And by quite the fight, I mean, I've heard it's freaking nuisance and a half to do, but... This dead dude here, hello. You encountered some things, and you know, things. I believe this shop shows up here. Oh no, you get, the dude gives you his chocobo. There's like some wounded Imperials or something and you get a chocobo. But yeah, there's a fight in this version of the game with 5 of the judges at the same time, so that's fun times. Anyway, welcome to Gulmore Jungle. I think. Yeah, I got it right, hooray! I remembered the name of this jungle, but I can't remember the name of people I hang out with all the time. Good sign, everybody. Nope, going this way, apparently. As long as we don't get, stoned? As long as we don't get stoned. That sounds great. We can keep this chain going for quite some time and get a lot of loot. Because there's a lot of these things here, and they drop decent experience. They do hit kind of hard, though. And they've not even tried to use that ability on us. Usually they use it much more often. We're not going that way, because that's death and despair. And we're not going that way, because that breaks the chain. Will I be doing the judge fight? Probably not, because it's in the trials. Which I have no intention of really doing. I may do it eventually, but you know, it's the trials. Let's drag him over here. Away from Malboro, basically, is what I wanted to do. And then we leave. Although we can actually run back and forth to fully deplete it, but... Do they not have the ability to use, whatever it is that causes stone? Did they lose the ability to cast that? Because if they did, this has become drastically easier than it used to be. They used to cast it constantly. They sell weed in the jungle? They sell everything in the jungle. Haven't you heard? They have fun in games. And back in. And this should fully respawn all of the enemies. And we're gonna loop this a couple of times, so... Prepare for possibly boring, killing things in fast-forwarded speed. Imagine doing it without fast-forward. That's how we used to do it back in the old days. I had to walk slow motion both ways. Something we have calls us slow. I don't remember what. Larsa leveled up. We're still, you know, quite leveled, but I'm gonna keep doing this a couple of loops. And then we'll go ahead and head to our next destination and probably end up calling it there. At least we'll have some decent stuff to sell, because these do drop hides, which are worth a lot more than the magicite. Excuse me. Excuse me. Malboro, please. No, Malboro, please. Alright, if you're gonna do that, Malboro, we may as well just reset the spawns. I hate that. Why they gotta run, man? Why they gotta run? I didn't want to hurt them. Have I dropped any frames? I have dropped some frames. Not too bad, though. Sent 318,000, dropped 3,000. I would say that's acceptable. It's not like that one time where I was dropping like 30% of the frames or something. What was that during? Was that during Sonic Adventure? I think it may have been. Oh, there's the stone. And they did it back to back too. That sucks. I'm gonna use gold needles because I don't want to reset the chain we've got going. It's expensive, and they're probably gonna do it again, but I don't want to reset the chain. Hello. Away from the Malboro, he's here to break your faces. I mean chains. It's the same thing, it's alright. I think it may have been during Sonic Adventure 2 battle. Warp moat. A black mage would be pretty good here. A lot of stuff to AoE. What are our levels looking like? We will let Bash not hit 20. Because I don't have the patience for that, and we'll put Pinello in. Hi Pinello. Bye Pinello. One last chain, and then we'll go save, and then we'll come back in and continue on our way. We should be plenty leveled by the time we get to the ancient worm, or whatever that thing is, which I hate with a passion. I always do. Every time I play the game, I hate that boss with a passion. It's like basically a brick wall for a lot of people when they play this game. What's that? A boss? That, you know, it causes status ailments? Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. Oh, what? It causes every status ailment? Every, like, 5 seconds? That sounds legit. It would be good if we could get a max chain. See you, Kasha. But I'm probably going to end up doing that. Well, probably won't end up doing that. I'll probably end up doing this again on my own later. Comes that black magic. Such black magic. We should probably have her using more powerful spells. Like arrow. Sure. Those quality pelts are what I want. Have a matty weekend. A merry, something. You know what I'm talking about. If you've played the game, you know the ancient worm I'm talking about. Such levels. Who leveled, actually? Probably Fran. We should probably take that off of her. She doesn't really need that anymore. You can have a battle harness, and then we'll give this to someone for no reasons, like you, because you need more MP. Can you use it? Of course you can. Can we make you use it? Probably. Oh, but we were doing something with her, weren't we? Can I quickly get it? Where is it at? Probably down here. There's the pheasant Netsuke. Ring of Renewal, which is quite fun. Where's it at? There it is. Couldn't for the life of me get it. We may as well go ahead and spend some points getting down this way. We're gonna need to get down here eventually anyway, although it'll cost a fortune. Especially that ribbon. I may just, well... yeah, I'm probably gonna just go around the ribbon. And I'll spend the rest of those LPs on my own time. Because it'll take a while. We're gonna go save, and then we're going to continue to our destination. And then we'll probably save at the next town. I think. I don't remember the chain of events very well in this area. But I think we can get into the town relatively soon. You could just save there and end it and continue killing these things at the start of the jungle, but nope. Hi, Deathhound. Plus, I want to sell all these things and check the shop and stuff. I don't remember how to get into the town now. We're gonna fight Malboro, aren't we? Yep. Please, God, kill Malboro before it does that. Oh God. It hit anyone? Hey, it didn't hit anyone. I don't remember if demon eyeballs are worth very much. Chat's always dead, don't worry about it. Such cutscene. Oh, we have to go to the barrier and then we come back here? Yeah, here we go. We're in mourning from the dead chat. No chat.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethicite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
Woo! Unsought guests. I hope you liked that cutscene, and then the fact that we walked 5 feet forward so we could get another cutscene. Those are the best kind.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern.
Mjern.
Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Mjern. Hi, Moogles. You know, I never realized Moogles have tails in this version. Do they always have tails like that? Like, look, they got little pokey tails. I never noticed that. Yes, indeed, you're the guy from the ship. I have things to burden you with. I mean, sell you. Whoops. Come on, 360 D-pad. I know you're pretty bad, but you can do at least this. Wish the 360 pad had a better D-pad. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not very good. The Tales of the Moogles. Before I forget, let's go ahead and get... Oh, I'm selling. Let's go ahead and buy... top up on these things. I just sold some smelling salts, but it'll be alright. No, not... yeah. Let's start topping up to 20 now, rather than 10. It's pretty much at the point where it's time to start topping up to 20. That's not 20 at all, but sure, whatever. We'll do it twice, because screw the police. Or something. What can we get? This. Eh. I mean, that could be handy for Pinello, but for 3K, I think I'd rather make sure everyone's topped up with their best weapons. And armor, obviously, which we can get some pretty good armor here. But that will not be for now. That will be for later on my own time, probably. Because for now, we're done. So Deathhound decided to show up right at the end. So, good job, Deathhound. You made me stop the stream. It's all your fault. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all next time.